Hey everybody, welcome to the video. What a day. All right, I got a lot done on the novel. I got a lot done on this piece of short fiction I'm doing. There's a tier on my Patreon page where people get to see new fiction from me every month. And I'm doing short fiction. And I've had this idea for this story for a long time, and I'm really having fun doing it. It's kind of a nice, some change to kind of jump from the book to the short fiction, back to the book, back to the short fiction. And I was shooting for something in the neighborhood of like no more than 2,500 words for short fiction. And I may already be breaking that. I'm going to write it, see how long it is, and then see if I can edit it down to something close to that. And then after the folks on Patreon, they get to read it first and give me feedback, and then go see if I can find some place to maybe sell it. So that's been fun and enjoyable. What was not fun and enjoyable was mowing the freaking yard today. It is awful. And I wish I had one of those cool, like, deck mowers where you just like, you just cruise along. That'd be pretty sweet. No, this is a push mower, and it is like trying to mow the Amazon. It's a mess. So I got most of it done. I still have the back 40 to do probably tomorrow evening. I waited until almost dark to do it, and it was still just So I'm an old guy. And I tell you what, it takes a little bit out of me. It takes a little more out of me than it used to. So tonight, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I'm actually, a couple of things. I have fallen back in love with Battlestar Galactica, the Sci-Fi Channel remake that they did. I think it was like 2004 is when it started. Oh my God, they're so good. They are so freaking good. And I'm just having like this little, like, I don't know, nostalgia moment. I'm really enjoying that. I'm enjoying like the original Galactica, and I've just been having fun with a lot of different shows. I was gonna kind of like just like watch an episode or two, and I'm going into season 1. I'm thinking about halfway through season 1. So holy God, I need to be working, people. I can't be fritting away my time watching Battlestar Galactica. I'm like Dwight Schrute on The Office, Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica. So one of the tiers I'm doing on Patreon is a gaming tier. And I hadn't really talked to you guys. We're going to talk about stuff other than writing. So if you're here just for the writing, see you next time. But I have been gaming since I was 12 years old. My first gaming love was D&D. And then I found Traveler, which was a science fiction role-playing game. And oh my God, it's so clunky by today's standards, but I still love it so much. And it had this amazing, like, world, universe that they built up around it. It's still popular today. It's still around today. But anyway, so I've gamed a long time, and it's been a big part of my life. And I think it really actually did influence me a lot when I do my writing. I've had several reviews where they said, I can see this as a role-playing game. I can see this kind of the action kind of playing out like this, or this world or this premise set up as a role-playing game. And there's probably some decent truth to that, because I have used elements from things from role-playing games in my fiction, and things from my fiction in my role-playing game. So that is a valid observation. So I'm doing this tier on Patreon where I'm going to be running games for people. And I'm really excited about doing that, because I think actually that, first of all, it's fun. It's one of the ways that I enjoy myself a great deal. I do a D&D game on and off, 5th edition D&D game on and off for years, since 5th edition came out. And that's kind of been on the back burner for a while. I really enjoy Savage Worlds, which is a really neat little system. You can do a whole lot of different things with it. I highly recommend it. They have some really great, it's sort of like this system you can plug anything into. And they put out these world books that are just amazing. Like they did one on Flash Gordon. They have one on John Carter of Mars, which is really freaking cool. I actually did a campaign in Savage Worlds that was kind of like a space opera, 1930 space opera version of the Three Musketeers. And it was a huge amount of fun, and we got to finish the story, which is rare. If you game a lot, you know, sometimes it's very rare to actually get to finish a story. You game for a while. It's kind of like being in a band, and the band breaks up, or people get busy with other things, and your gaming group just kind of scatters, and it's hard to sometimes finish a story, which can be a little unsatisfying if you're a referee and you build this huge backstory and stuff, and then it never kind of comes to fruition. One of the games I ran for a while, which was a GURPS game, which was a GURPS science fiction game, which I think was called Beyond the Farthest Star, was what I called it. I'm actually about 150 pages into a manuscript for a novel based off of that. That was a really fun game. It was very Grant Morrison, if you know who Grant Morrison is. He's a comic book writer. And he's responsible for, if you've ever seen Happy, the sci-fi show Happy, that was Grant Morrison. He also was a big contributor to the Doom Patrol, which, if you like the Doom Patrol show, a lot of it's based on his comics, the comics that he did. He didn't create the characters, but he did a great run on that particular comic. And he's just really out there, and I wanted my game to be kind of out there. So anyways, what I was kind of getting to was, I'm going to put up a poll probably either at the first of the month or maybe a little bit before the first of the month, to let the folks who are going to be in my gaming tier kind of pick and choose what kind of game they want to run. And right now I'm kind of leaning towards a 5th edition D&D campaign idea that I had that's kind of a little different. Maybe something with Savage Worlds, maybe like a space opera or a science fiction game with Savage Worlds. Those are two big contenders right now, but I love to run games. I love to tell stories, and our role-playing games are actually a really great way of doing that. So even if you maybe not sure if writing is your cup of tea, but you have all these ideas for things, maybe you should try role-playing. It's a lot of fun, and it's not really a dying art. It's actually resurged quite a bit. But with the way things are right now, people are having to, instead of sitting around a table with your buddies and rolling dice, you know, you're on Zoom or you're on Discord or Twitch or something like that, running games and playing games. And it's kind of cool, because I'm really excited about this. I'm going to have gamers from several different parts of the world all interacting, and I'm excited about it. It always makes me really happy, and I'm always kind of giddy about it. So I'm going to do a poll on that. If you guys have any ideas on genres that I might be able to run a game in, please maybe drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear about your gaming experiences if you have any. And if you don't, you think you might be interested, we can talk about that. It's really easy to get started, and it really is a lot of fun. And you will meet some great people. You'll meet some Dwight Schrute people as well. But I mean, a lot of my dearest friends I met through gaming, and you know, the kid's godfather, I met him through a mutual friend, and I met him through gaming, and we all kind of gamed together, and it was a lot of fun. So Mike and Dave, shout out. So what would you like me to run? if I was going to be running a game for you, what kind of game would you be interested in? Curious. And like I said, again, it's also kind of a storytelling exercise, because you have to create a story. You have to play all of the parts that aren't the players. So you get to act a little, and you get to plot, and you get to, it really is fun. It's a lot of fun. If you ever did any theater or you enjoy that kind of stuff, Anyways, I would love to hear your take on it. If anybody would like to game, none of the Patreon stuff is really kicking off until August the 1st. And if you want to jump over there and take a look at the tiers, see if there's something there you like, I'm going to put that in the description of the video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Just basically, I'm just working on writing and waiting for baby. We're still waiting for baby. My daughter is in a holding pattern. And I'm just going to go on the record right now. I think it's going to be the 27th. Her due date is the 6th. So I'm betting early, but I think that's going to happen. And I'm very excited for the grandbaby. I know she is too. And she's also very excited not to be pregnant anymore. Because it's been a real treat, you know. Well, I think right now the baby is the size of a watermelon, according to her little app. And so she's lugging around a watermelon in August. And yeah, that's just as much fun as it sounds. So anyways, we'll let you guys go. Just wanted to drop in and kind of get your feedback about gaming. Would you like to hear more about gaming on this channel? Actually, that would be a great thing too. If there's stuff that you want me to talk about, please put it in the comments. And there's a lot of things I love to talk about. I'm probably going to talk about all of them. I love comic books. I love books. I love gaming. Oh, what else? History, research. Matter of fact, one of the things I'm researching right now is if anybody has any, and I think I mentioned this before, but I'm going to throw it out there again. I'm working on one of the Golgotha books, and it is set primarily in Washington, D.C. In the early 1870s. And I've done some research on the city and kind of the culture of the city. But if anybody has any books they'd recommend, or YouTube videos, or documentaries, or shows, or anything else that might help me in my search, I would greatly appreciate it. So with that, gentle friends, I will say good evening to you. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I will keep you posted on everything. Subscribe if you haven't already, please, 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 pretty please with sugar on top. Click on the little bell for notifications so you can know when I'm putting a new video out. If you enjoy these videos, please share them, because that's a way for me to get more subscribers, and it's also a way for me to get more feedback, which I really want to know if the stuff I'm putting out is helpful, or if you're enjoying the content. That's really what it's supposed to be all about. And I'm having a good time doing it, but I just want to make sure you guys are having a good time too. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course our contest. If you pick up a copy. Oh, wait! Oh my God, where am I going? Okay, contest first. If you pick up a copy of the Audible audiobook of The Queen's Road, you and you can send me like a proof of purchase, you're in the running for a hardcover copy of The Queen's Road that just came out this month from Falstaff Books. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Falstaff Books. And I will sign the copy for you any way you want. I'll even put spicy words in there if you want me to. And yeah, so you're running through that. We're going to keep that contest going until August 31st. End of August is when we wrap it up. If you have bought it in the past before this contest started, I had a very dear friend of mine asked me that. Faye asked me that. I guess so. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I am not trying to exclude folks who bought it, at the jump, but if, it came out in July, so really it came out this month. Well, actually, no, the audiobook came out last December, so it's been out for about 6 or 7 months now. But yeah, if you can maybe send me something to show that it's like on your your Audible list or something like that, I'll definitely put you in the running. If you're a Patreon patron, you get 2 chances instead of 1 chance, because shameless plug for cash, really, is really what it is. This is what I got so excited about. I got my copies in the mail last night of Predators and Petticoats, which I have a Brotherhood of the Wheel story in. So if you are a fan of the Brotherhood of the Wheel books, which is Brotherhood of the Wheel and King of the Road, there is a story in here that continues the Brotherhood of the Wheel universe. It's called Lot Lizard. It's a great anthology full of great stories. I've been reading just a few of them since last night, and it's freaking amazing. So I was very happy to get these. They look great, look amazing, and I highly recommend you pick it up. You can go to, let me see, I think I'm going to put it up here. Hang on a second. Did I? Let's see here. Well, there's my Patreon page. So there you go. There's Patreon if you want to check that out. Did I? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I did. Predators and Petticoats. It is available through Amazon. I'm also sure you can get it through Barnes and Noble. It is a great anthology. It's been out for a little while now. I had a huge amount of fun working on it. Great stories by great authors. Some new folks who have never really, had a chance to be in an anthology before are in this anthology. So support your fellow writers. And I can't recommend it highly enough. And like I said, if you're a Brotherhood of the Wheel fan, here's where you get your Brotherhood fix until I can get around to doing the third book, The Zodiac Lodge, which I am very excited to get to be doing. So I wanted to mention that because I got those and I was so excited I wanted to share it with you guys, and then I almost forgot it because I'm old. So anyways, everybody have a great evening, afternoon, morning, or whenever you're watching this. Have a great time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, click on the bell, and I will see you guys again with the next video. Take care.